Lover TV. How's it going out there? I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Davis and
Hey.
Debby Ryan.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up? What's up, guys?
We're having a hot cocoa party. We're just sipping away our worries here at W Los Angeles Westwood.
This
right.
is so fun.
Having a holiday celebration, really.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we want to talk about the new year.
Yes.
What are your plans? Break them down, start to finish.
Okay. You want January to December?
Well, I
Yes.
Play by play.
Because we know that you plan.
Right.
You're
Like,
a planner.
You're planned to
I-
2020 or something.
I'm actually booked until April of
Like, you
2014.
really are.
Yes. But if any
Wow.
great opportunities come along, of course, you'll make room.
Well, I also have a buffer. I keep a buffer in my calendar
Good for you.
of things to be doing. But yes,
So what are you looking forward to this year?
what I'm looking forward to is kind of making more music in my studio, writing for a few more artists. There's a couple really, really cool writers that I've gotten to write with, and I'd love to start releasing. I feel like all I ever do is be like, yeah, sometimes I write, and then I never release the stuff, and I get tons of tweets about.
When's it coming out?
Yeah.
Or when can we
Yeah,
hear?
yeah, and
So
like
this
you
year,
should make an
it's about-
album. I don't
it's
know
gonna
if I'm
happen.
gonna. I don't know, but I know that I'm gonna be doing a lot of writing, and
Okay.
I'm really, really enjoying doing that and making it a priority, and for myself and for others, which is dope. And that in season 3 of Jessie will begin. We'll do the.
How is that possible that you're in season 3?
I mean, we're still in season
Seriously.
2, but throughout the next year it will be. Yeah, and we're doing a couple
crazy.
two-parters that are absolutely massive.
Ooh.
My production company is actually fluctuating. We have some cool projects on the horizon with that as well. Just me as a producer.
Where do you think
Yeah.
Jessie's gonna go this year?
Yeah, I think that she's gonna kind of, she's always dabbled in the acting world. She's gone on auditions. She's tried to deal with the directors and do the whole thing. So she's gonna really explore that and figure out kind of what that means. And kind of along with that, she's gonna, be in her relationship with Tony and figure things out and grow. And it's a really, it's an interesting evolution. Being 19 is kind of figuring it all out. Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to take a moment and just cheers to a
Cheers
happy
to the
new year.
2013.
Y'all,
That's
It is
right.
in the middle of our interview, but
just right in the middle. Cheers.
it's time.
It's
Cheers.
always time to raise your
Cheers.
glass of cocoa and.
So I feel like the new year is also about fashion and trends.
It
and
is.
We've been talking a lot about how to refresh your wardrobe and
Yeah.
your look. Do you have any ideas for viewers out there and for us too?
Because
Because
you
we're all
have Ryan's
ears.
style now.
I do
which
have Ryan's
is
style.
So fun and cool, and I know that you're getting a great fan reaction.
It's
too.
been really cool, and what's cool about Ryan's style is that it's two of my passions. It's producing and kind of coming up with these treatments start to finish and creating the shot list and doing a bit of directing, as well as fashion and showing, not only what I am into, but what the up-and-coming trends are and how you can pluck it out of your own closet and mix and match it. And so it's kind of instructional. It's kind of just a fun fashion short, and it also allows me and Shadowborn, my production company, to kind of be able to do stuff. So
Very cool.
that's been cool. We're doing a bit more of that. I think the cool way to refresh kind of in the new year is mix and match. I love like summer dresses with like sweaters over them. And that's a cool kind of transition thing.
Plus, who
for
says
me.
you can't wear your summer clothes during the winter?
Absolutely.
You know what I
Totally.
mean?
Absolutely.
Layer it up.
And like last season, it was like all about the shorts and the tights.
Uh-huh.
So I think that this season it's kind of going back into the dresses and the like really knee-high socks over tights
Right.
over like bodycon dresses with like an open button up over it, which is a great spring look too. And it doesn't look like you have 4 different wardrobes. You're super easy transitioning, and even kind of palette-wise, you can keep the colors kind of fading in and out of each other.
Yeah, and
Very
I
nice.
love hearing you talk a little bit about your production company. What else do you guys have in the pipeline? We know you're doing tons of music.
Yeah.
You're doing Ryan's style.
Yeah.
What else do you have plans for? Because if I know you, you already have something crazy
It's
planned.
funny. It's funny that you say that. I love to do TV movies, something
Yes.
that we've kind of talked about for a while, and kind of pitching with those. Getting together maybe more TV opportunities and really talking about kind of the next sitcom and the next steps. I have no interest in leaving Jessie anytime soon, but all good things come to an end, and you kind of want to be prepared, and even if not for me, someone else. Again, it's about that love of producing, and so that as well as music videos. I read an interview from when I was 2010, and I was talking about how I wanted to direct and produce music videos one day. And,
Hello, go for
And
it.
it's funny, I'm actually in talks with labels right now to kind of get my ideas talked about, and it always
Very
has to be the
cool.
right thing and whatnot. That's awesome. And and kind of along with all of that, I'm being recognized for my original ideas, which is, even on the channel, they came to me and were like, we know you write music, we know you write songs, you should write a song for Jessie. You should write a song for Jessie to sing, kind of in the thing. I did a duet with Ross Lynch, and that was so much fun. And I went back in with that producer, John Fields, who actually had worked with several of my friends on their records, and we had a ton of common friends, and he's awesome. And we had a great time in the studio, and we sat down and we wrote a track, and it's perfect writing in Jesse's voice, you know, because I know her better than most people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, wow. Lots
cool.
of big plans coming up.
Try to stay
And
busy.
how, I'm curious, how do you feel about New Year's resolutions? I mean, some people are like all about them. Some people are like, man, you should be making goals all year round. How do you feel about them?
Well,
And do you
I'm
have
all
any?
about it. I think you should be making goals all year round, and I never stick to them. So I kind of pick like novelty ones just for grins. Although this year, I really, really want to stick to it because I have a feeling it's going to severely add value to my life, and it's going to detract from negativity in my life and build me up better as a human being, and just allow me to kind of be a little bit more self-aware.
Good for you.
Yeah,
That's something that
yeah.
everyone can learn from.
Yes.
I think.
That's inspirational.
Yeah.
Thank you, Debbie.
I have, yes, I want
What do you want?
my New Year's resolution this year. I have a couple of them, but the big one is no more singers.
No more singers.
It's no more singers. I
No
wrote it a
more
couple
singers.
months ago. Stop falling in love. My mother is cheering.
She's literally
She's
just
weeping
cheering
tears
over
of
you.
joy.
We're editing it out.
To stop falling
Because
for
it's all over
There's no
the
way.
mic.
She's literally crying. She's in the fetal position currently, and she's gone. Yeah, to just kind of stop being crazy about brilliant introspective writers.
Oh, Deep Thoughts USA.
It's such
Yeah,
a problem because
I know.
I'm introspective, and it's really hard for me to get out of my own head. So the second I finally get out of my own head and start sharing life with someone, and if they're constantly in their own head, it's just a recipe for disaster. And also, artists were narcissistic, you know? It's kind of all about doing what we're doing. I need to be focusing on not falling in love with skinny jeaned boys anymore.
It's tough though.
Sweet.
Happy
Honestly,
New
they're very
Year's.
alluring. They are.
They're
So
catchy.
you just
They
have
are.
to get it out of your system, kiss one at midnight,
At
and
midnight.
move
And
on.
then move on. See you
Move
later.
But I have like a ton of vinyls, so I have a feeling my midnight is gonna be just me like weeping into a pile of vinyls, just listening to the records and being like, I can still be in love with you, Jimi Hendrix.
You are a true artist, Debbie,
Yeah, well.
because of that.
Yeah, either that or I'm dying alone.
Never.
never, never.
Well, Happy New Year
Thank
to you,
you.
Debbie.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm really excited to go ice skating.
I know. Let's get it
be
done.
amazing.
We have our fuel. We have our whip.
Sugar. How
We
Let's
have
go.
our whip
We have our,
and our hot
whip.
cocoa.
Does it have oil in it?
It does have oil whip. I don't know what you think it is in a can. No, hydrogenated. All
None
right,
of
let's
that
go
for Debbie.
skating.
Only the
Never.
best for you.
Oh,
Well,
natural.
natural. Thanks. That whip was
You're
feeling
welcome.
pretty cool. That whip.
Cool.
Go.
Cool.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time on Clever TV. Bye.
Bye, guys. Happy
Bye.
holidays.
Happy New Year.